DAVECHER here, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on ring stall. So let's just get right into this tutorial, and here's an example of the trick, ring stall. Alright, so there was an example of the trick. So before you start this trick, make sure, I've been doing a lot of stall tricks lately, so make sure that you use that same dama that you've been using to get, that's really honed for stalls. So use that, it'll definitely help, because this is actually a pretty advanced stall trick. But other than that, let's just get into this. Before you start, knowing handle stall might help. So if you haven't seen a tutorial on handle stall, I think I might have one of them. I have a tutorial on handle stall flip, so you can check that out. Just get really comfortable with this stall right here. That will definitely help for the ring stall. So let's get right into this. First thing you're going to do is worry about the grip. So what you're going to do is, I kind of like to hold it like this with my fingers kind of really high up on the Ken. I like to do that mainly because I really want to avoid touching the tama with my fingers, because no one likes somebody who touches the tama on stalls. So put them high up on the Ken so it avoids touching the tama. Next thing you can do before you even try the trick is just put it on the ring stall, as obviously it balances on the ring. Just put it there, feel the balance, get used to it. Make sure that your fingers are in a spot that it won't touch. Just get used to the balance. I think you should always do that with stall tricks. Any stall trick you learn, just put it on there before you try to pull up to it, and just get comfortable with balancing it, so when you pull up you won't be all over the place. So other than that, let's get into the trick. Make sure to lick your bevel, and then we can get into it. So what I like to do is I like to start like this, with the spike like this, just as you would do for like a normal handle stall or something. And basically what I do is just try to keep the tama really straight. So when you're learning this, you're really going to want to bend down really straight and pull the tama up as straight as you can. So practice this. What's a good tip is to watch the string hole right here. Make sure that that stays pointing straight up. So just practice pulling it up. As you can see, it went a little bit off to the side there. You're really going to want to pull it straight for this trick. So pull it straight. Sometimes the bead might come through. Just keep practicing this. Make sure you can pull it straight up, and that'll definitely help with the consistency on the ring stall. Once you get down that part with pulling straight up like that, you can actually add the stall. So as you pull it straight up, as with every stall trick, you're going to want to catch the tama at its highest point, the apex, and you're going to switch the tama or the Ken around, or you could have started it like this, but I find it more comfortable to start the Ken like this. So at the tama's highest point, you're going to switch it around, and you're going to gently place the ring stall under the hole of the tama, and like I said, catch it at the highest point and really cushion it with your knees, because as you can see, there's not much that it's balancing on. It's even smaller than the handle stall, so it's a really difficult stall to get honed in. So really bend your knees, really cushion it, catch it at its highest point. As you can see, it's wobbling a bit, so you really got to make sure it's locked in there like that. And from there, make sure that your fingers aren't touching it, and you can spike it either just a straight drop in, or you can flip it in like that. So basically, it's just a lot of practice. It's nothing too technical. Just get really comfortable with handle stalls first. That'll definitely help. Kind of place it on there, see how it feels. Make sure you're pulling up the tama really straight. Make sure your fingers are out of the way, and like I said, catch it at its highest point and really cushion it with your knees. As you can see, I can't get it every time either. It's definitely a difficult stall trick, and if you really need to, I guess you could spin it when you're learning it, just like as you would do when you're learning spike. I guess you could spin it. It might not help that much, because it will be kind of weird when it's spinning on the handle stall. But if you don't need that, just remember to pull up really straight. I'm trying to get one more here as I talk. There we go. So yeah, just practice handle stalls. You can do it like this way with the big cup facing up. But personally, I like to do it this way. Don't know why, it just feels better to me. So you can choose whichever way you want. So that's basically it for this tutorial. I know I'm in a weird setup. This is my new setup actually, with those lights over there. I would usually film unboxings over here and reaction videos, but I thought I would do a tutorial on here because kind of the white really contrasts with the Kendama, so you can see the clip really well. So I thought I would do this. Tell me if you guys like it. I wish it would extend a bit further that way for these like POV tutorials, but I'm thinking next week might be a non-POV tutorial for once. Just switch it up for once and film with the normal camera in front of here. Let me know if you guys would want to see that. But other than that, make sure to comment your tutorial suggestions for next week down below. Make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.